Get ready for a glimpse into the heart of a singer-songwriter, where the journey matters as much as the music. Let's uncover the heart behind the art.
Hey everyone, my name is Rob Aguiar and this is another episode of A Glimpse into the Heart of a Singer-Songwriter interview series. Today, we're in conversation with Mississauga's Jade Hilton, a talented country artist who is reaching new audiences through her emotive voice and storyteller songwriting. She fuses earthly melodies over pop landscapes. Although she has found her place within the country genre, Jade's music has been described as country songwriting over perfectly delicate folk pop landscapes. She is working on her first new truly country album with producer Doug Romanoff and many established co-writers. Jade recently performed a special preview of her unreleased EP at Toronto's legendary El Macombo. Hey Jade, after watching you perform at Celebration Square just a few hours before the CMA Ontario Awards Gala, I knew that I wanted to add your heart and your voice to this interview series. So thanks for taking the time to do this. I'm looking forward to diving into the role of emotion and vulnerability within your artistry, your songwriting, inspirations and processes, and your journey as a whole.
Thanks so much for having me, Rob. I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, Jade, let's jump right in. Country artists are incredible storytellers, and those stories generally come from the heart. What role does vulnerability play in your songwriting? How do you navigate being vulnerable in your lyrics while at the same time protecting your own personal well-being?
When it comes to songwriting, I think it's important to be authentic, just so you can let the listener in. For me, my way of communicating has always been through songwriting, so if I don't know how to say something, I end up singing it.
Jade, beyond personal life experiences, there have been various outside influences that have inspired some of your songs. A shocking old local double murder and a college jersey, for instance. Can you talk about these two songs, the ones that I'm referring to, and explain what you hope that the takeaway message in each of them would be?
Yes, the first song, Evelyn, is based on the true story of Evelyn Dick from Hamilton, Ontario, and she was an infamous murderer. So there's a lot of history behind her story and the trial that took place in the town of Hamilton. My idea behind this song was just trying to understand why Evelyn committed such dark acts. So the whole song is asking Evelyn, were you never loved? Is that why you couldn't love anybody? The second song, Carolina Blue, is based on my time living in the United States. I used to live in Illinois because I was playing on the tennis team at the U of I, and we would be traveling to all these different states to play other schools on the tennis team. And one of our team trips was to the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and I just fell in love with that campus, so I thought it'd be the most beautiful love story, so that's kind of where that song got its inspiration.
Jade, there's a good friend of mine who is enjoying generational success as a realtor, and he's got something in common with you. He also received a tennis scholarship and went to study at an American university. He says that sports shaped his approach to life and business. Many of the people on his team, and as well as those people who he affiliates himself with, are former athletes. He told me once that to perform at a high level, you have to have tremendous physical and mental resilience as well as the ability to function in high-pressure situations. How have these skills helped you face your creative challenges and overcome the struggles and/or setbacks of the music industry?
Let me guess, that's Sam McDaddy. He's actually a good friend of mine too and has been so supportive of my music career, but it's definitely true, being an athlete really prepares you for any industry that you're in, and in the music industry especially, it really requires a lot of focus, discipline, and hard work. So I think being a former athlete, and I guess a current athlete because I still coach tennis, has definitely given me a lot of skills to succeed in the music industry.
All right, let's pivot a bit and talk about a theme that always seems to come up when talking with musicians and songwriters: the importance of collaboration. How do you navigate maintaining your personal artistic vision while being open to input from collaborators such as producers and other musicians? Can you share a time when someone else's perspective really challenged you, but ultimately made a song better?
For sure. I've been talking about collaboration a lot, and especially now, spending more time in the country community. A big part of, the songwriting process is collaborating with others and sharing ideas through song and through music. And I think that's the most magical part about music is, the friendships and the community you make through creating art. So it's so important because I think the best songs, my favorite songs, are always a result of collaboration.
We're headed to my favorite part of the interview, the music. But before performing a song for us today, is there a particular song or lyric, either from an original song of yours or a cover that you like to perform, that you feel captures the essence of who you are as an artist?
I'm going to perform an original song called Dive Bar, which will be one of my first releases of the year. I was inspired to write it after a writing trip in Nashville. I was at one of my favorite bars called The Underdog, and one of my favorite singers, Casey Musgraves, was there. So it got me thinking that you can be the biggest star and still be humble and unpretentious. So this song is for anyone with a dive bar personality. She's got a pretty face, got expensive taste, always makes her wait when she gets ready. Won't apologize, cause she's always right. Say goodbye after ring goodbye. Ain't every red bottom steps dressed to impress. Has a world of crazy behind a pretty artist pink champagne. You bet she'll make you pay. So why you didn't stay? So before you come and try with me, I'm gonna give it to you honestly. I'm a dive bar full of broken hearts, with a parking lot full of beat up cars. The neon sign, well, it still shines even in the darkest nights. I'm the place you go when you're missing home, not the uptown club where the cool kids go. So if you're trying to find another 5-star, don't go looking in a dive bar. And that's a sneak peek.
Wow, Jade, that was fantastic. Welcome to the Glimpse family. Thanks for adding your voice to this interview, and I look forward to adding your voice and your heart and your music to a live music showcase one day in the near future. It's been my pleasure to share a glimpse into your heart as a singer-songwriter. Thanks for being here, Jade.
Thanks so much for having me, and I'll see you at the showcase.
That's it for this segment of Glimpse into the Heart of a Singer-Songwriter. A big thanks to our sponsors and supporters for their generosity. Support the music. Like, share, and subscribe for more incredible interviews coming soon.